on the Big Dumb Fun Show. We are live and online at BigDumbFunShow.com. Friend, fan, follow us on the Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, Twitter, Eventful Reverb Nation, Google+, Tumblr, and the Instagram.
We leave our Instagram crackers out there for our fanimals to pick up, so get us on Instagram.com/BigDumbFunShow. What we've learned so far tonight is that guest host Krystal Heib is a snorter. And that's something we didn't even have to ask Jerry Rapp about. If you do you get going and you just totally sound like you're in a...
It just happens.
Has that ever hurt one of your acting gigs, though, for you to be like in the middle of something and then...
No, it completely helps. It actually did that on set today, and the director...
You snorted on set?
Oh, yeah. Oh, during one of my lines. Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, that's great.
He's like, I love this. I love a girl that snorts.
He's like, you did that at the audition, and that's why you got the role.
Like, I was really hoping that you would snort.
Make a fool of yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's talk about you a little bit. First and foremost, let's get this out of the way so your boyfriend will be satisfied. It's August 8th through 11th. It's at the Independence Square in the Inglewood Arts District. And it is called iFam Fest. You want to tell us a little bit about this?
It is the Independent Film and Music Festival.
Mm-hmm.
You can check out the times and full event at ifamfest.com. ifamfest.com.
IFAM Fest.
Yes. It's the first, hopefully, annual film festival in Independence. They're trying to branch out and do something else in Kansas City and bring it to somewhere where they don't usually have films. So it's pretty awesome. They're going to have a lot of films.
There are no
at the
films
Faro
in
Theater.
Independence.
No, there is.
There's no film festivals.
Festivals.
No, the Faro Theater is it's an older theater on the square, and they do show current titles or whatnot. But apparently this time they're going out and about and they're going to do the indie stuff, right?
Well, yeah, documentaries from all over the country are going to be.
So not just like
here,
independent
so.
stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
It's gonna be big. It's
Like I don't need a 3-day Harry Truman documentary festival.
Oh no, we're good.
Okay.
Is
there anything about? Oh man, tell you what. Especially if you grew up around the area, you get, and of course, Independence, like I guess the birthplace and the hometown of Harry S. Truman. He was a president, Gnerk, back in the day.
Hey, I know. I voted for him.
So, but you just hear so much about it, though. It gets a little crazy.
I did because he was a man who has his finger on the button.
Yeah, he was the guy. No, he pushed the button.
Yeah, he did.
I was going to say he didn't have his finger on a button. He pushed that damn
That's right.
button.
And now, Independence has nothing bigger to live for
Like, we pushed the button.
than Harry Truman.
Well, now it has a film festival, so
there you
yay,
go.
it's gonna
Equally
be
important.
awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, check out the full schedule and events at
And when is that?
ifamfest.com. It's Thursday through Saturday,
August 8th through the 11th. And
Check it
so
out.
enough about that. Let's talk about you. You have got, how many irons do you have in the fire right now? I mean, you're doing all these independent films, like feature films, but then you have web series that you're doing now.
Yes.
Or series is?
I am a part of the Iron City Chronicles we had on earlier.
Yes.
And right now, actually, I just wrapped on a scene I did for
Did it Jerry
Smoke
Wrap?
Break.
I just Jerry rapped on a scene.
on
Oh.
Smoke Break.
Yeah, Smoke Break, the web series. It's a 115 episode series.
Do you have to be on every single one of those?
No. Actually, thank goodness I
Good
don't.
Lord.
I'm not one of the main characters. Thank
That
goodness.
seems to be a lot to commit to. Like,
That-
hey, you know what, Krystal? We just need you for about 120 of these things.
120. No, actually, they film for about a week and a half, and they're about wrapped tomorrow, I think.
For 115 episodes they shot in a week and a half?
Yeah.
Is this
it's
like The
been
Office? Is it very
insane.
short? Or what
It
is
is.
Each of them is
It's a-
5 minutes.
It's a daily web series, so starting September 2nd,
Mm-hmm.
every day you'll be able to watch an episode of the series until when it's done. And hopefully there's going to be another Smoke Break kind of web series.
What's it
after
about?
that.
What's Smoke Break about?
It's about people in the courtyard of a workplace on their smoke break
Mm-hmm.
and things that happen during the smoke break. And apparently it's the last day that they can go out and have their smoke break on the courtyard.
Because you're getting ready to take it away from them or something?
Shenanigans happens and, things with birds. And
Oh, and what do you
smoking.
play in
It's
this?
awesome.
A smoker?
I play Erin,
Mm-hmm.
otherwise known as Sharon Erin,
Oh.
because she is the office bicycle.
Oh.
I'm not known as Sharon Aaron.
But
You're not.
I'm not.
But the character Joe played by Matt McInnes, who's a really funny guy. He's awesome. Comes over and asks me out, and he's a really genuinely nice guy, and she's never had anybody like that approach her before, so she's kind of put by it. But yeah, it's a cute little funny scene, and I'm pretty excited.
So Iron City Chronicles, you're currently filming, or is that all wrapped up?
We have not started filming yet.
Not at all.
They're
We're
in
going to go back
forming.
and do another Indiegogo.
Okay.
So take a look at that. Keep on a lookout that for more funding, because they you know.
Well, there's a lot to
It's a
go into
big-
that, because
it's a
there's a lot
big
of
project.
visual
Oh yeah.
effects, like physical effects, because you have to create all these outfits and costumes and whatnot.
yeah.
And then there's also the computer generated stuff that you at least have to have an idea what it looks like, so that you can put all that in through post production.
Oh yeah.
Of which in this one you totally make it with a robot, right, or a cyborg or something like that.
We don't know yet.
Oh, sure,
That is-
we know, like, because
who
I know any dude
knows?
writing this
Listen.
is going to be like, yeah, Crystal's going
Again
to
with
be.
the cyborg action, he
No,
really
totally.
wants this to be written.
I think any guy
He
out
keeps
there who's
bringing it
writing
up. You
something like
left,
that.
and
Really
that
does.
day,
That was the whole segment
the
of the
episode
show, yeah.
afterwards, he wanted to, is it appropriate to have cyborg relations?
We went to
Yeah.
we went to Kelly's in Westport, and we were asking just regular bar patrons.
Yeah.
And
Or at least the cutest
cool,
one.
Let's do
There's
it.
one little Asian girl that was probably going to UMKC.
Oh,
She
the
gave us about
Asian-
30
we're like,
seconds.
We're like, hey, would you make it with a robot? And she's like,
Yes.
yeah, I think so.
And I go, beady, beady, beady.
It didn't phase her at
As
all.
long as it doesn't spark and
Yeah. Well, maybe that's
Things go
what you,
flying.
maybe that's what you need.
Yeah. But
All right,
yeah,
so smoke break you're doing right now.
Iron
What did you
City
film
Iron
today?
City. Today was smoke break.
So you get up
So-
to make the donuts, right?
I make chocolates. I work at Christopher Elba
You're
Chocolates.
a chocolatier.
I wake up at 4 in the morning. I go to
Ugh.
work from 5 to 1 every day, and
Yeah.
then I usually go and film or have fun with you guys.
You go film or you go do something.
Yeah, I'm usually just busy throughout the night.
You keep
so-
yourself busy all the time.
I do.
And then you do commercial work.
Uh-huh.
What have I seen you in lately? Like in a commercial around here?
Oh, in a commercial?
Yeah.
Nothing really too much lately. There's this thing I did, but I don't know. I never see them. I don't have cable or TV. And none of my friends
Like you don't
do,
see
so
any
they
of that
don't
stuff.
know.
Do you actually know that these are actual commercials? Or is this like in some dude's basement? You're in front of a
Oh.
green screen,
Oh, they're green. Oh, well, I guess
and they're like, hey, just put on these socks.
when I
Really, it's for a
Yeah.
sock commercial. We're really going to like this.
They really like that. Well, I did an
It might not air in
infomercial-
Kansas City, though.
I did an infomercial the other like 2 weeks ago.
Pick
I
up
do
the
those embarrassing
phone.
infomercials. It's awesome.
Really? You actually
Oh,
do an
I
infomercial? What
I've
was...
done many of them, the embarrassing stuff online. if you
Oh,
want
my
to look it up.
gosh.
Oh, totally.
I want to talk a little bit about how you can
Embarrassing
embarrass yourself because you went to Fright Fest this past week.
Yes.
We'll talk about some embarrassing moments that you had, some drugs that may or may not have been ingested at the time. But first, we got to get some useless news out of the way. But more with our guest host tonight, Krystal Heib, when we come back on the Big Dumb Fun Show.